Welcome to Facebook Live. Bevo here down at the beautiful Adelaide Oval, and we're joined by an absolute star. It is J-Milla. Last year he sung a song called My People with Eddie Betts, wrote the song himself. 75,000 YouTube viewers already. This guy's going to be one hell of a star in the future if he isn't already. J-Milla, great to have you on Chewing the Fat, mate. Reconciliation Week and Indigenous round last week in the AFL, so perfect time to get you on. Talk to us about the song.
Yeah, so my song My People is about racial discrimination here in Australia and kind of how we can overcome the problem from it happening again or prevent it from even happening more. And basically I'm kind of being a voice not only for my people but for every other individual and culture out there who is being racially discriminated. And it's basically, the song has a strong message behind it to the individuals who are discriminating. And it's basically telling that racist group, like, you know, bro, like, this is how we're really feeling out here, you know? It's actually real. And I'm not, in the song, I'm not having to go at anyone or white people, because the person that, to bring me into this world, to put food on my plate, the clothes on my body, and to make me the man I am today was a white woman. And that was my mother, you know? So I'm not having to go at anybody. And throughout the song, I do bring up the past, and I understand that, you know, we do need to come to a solution on not really forgetting about the past, because it's really hard to actually forget about the past when it actually is still happening in today's society. So it's basically about us Aboriginal and how we feel, you know, in the streets when we are being racially discriminated.
Love it, mate. And you obviously collaborated with Eddie Betts as well, the superstar from the Adelaide Crows. This must have been a huge buzz. And how'd you get Eddie involved in it?
Yeah, well, basically, Eddie, he came over to the house for dinner a couple times. So we built that kind of relationship with him, and I felt comfortable enough on actually asking him to be part of the video. And once he heard the music, heard the song, he was all for it, purely because it was obviously about his people as well. And he's obviously been through some racial discrimination in the past on the footy field. And yeah, once he heard the music, and he was just all for it, and he definitely wanted to be a part of it. And his kids came out, and they know my lyrics as well, like off by heart. So that was, you know, a big boost for him to come out as well and be a part of it.
So could we see you doing another song with Eddie in the future, perhaps?
Well, yes, I hope so. I mean, it depends on what the song's really about. I mean, if I make another song like that, then yes, I'll definitely ask him. But I don't know if we'll be collaborating soon. We'll probably collaborate when I get signed by the Adelaide Crows and I lace him out on the chest. I'm joking. But yeah, hopefully we can sort out a collaboration sometime soon with him, because that would be amazing again. 100%.
And I spoke about it earlier, Indigenous round last week. It was so awesome to see all these great Guernseys and everyone get behind it.
Yes.
We saw the circle with the players after the games, which is obviously showing that respect towards racism, which is just, it's amazing how everyone just gets behind it now. What does Reconciliation Week this weekend, the Indigenous round, mean to you as an Aboriginal guy?
Yes, well, I mean, it not only means a lot just to me, but also to us Indigenous Australians here in Australia. And I feel that it's a great time where us Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islanders and us non-Indigenous people can unite together as one, walk together and heal together. So it's a lovely time of the year, and it goes to show that, you know, so many Australians out there actually appreciate a culture and all for it. And nothing's better than, you know, watching so many people out on a footy field like this wear Indigenous Guernseys, because it goes to show that they're not only representing the footy club they play for, but for these 2 rounds, they're also representing our heritage and our people as well. So we love it, you know. It puts a smile on my face and everybody else's face. So we're all for it.
Love it, mate. And we've just seen so many Aboriginal players over the years, just and current and past, just being amazing and so good for our game. They're just really good to watch. So they bring me to the footy. I'm sure they bring you as well. So
yeah, they do, 100%.
And let's talk about yourself. Like when did the rapping all begin? You know, was there influences as well that got you into it?
Yeah, well, see, for me, I wrote like my first little rap at 11 years old, but that was the first time I kind of wrote something until I was about 18. So I kind of been, you know, music's been a part of me my whole life, and I've always been into rapping. I've always loved watching people rap and listening to rap, and also rapping other artists, you know, lyrics as well. But personally, I don't really have a person that I look up to or kind of take under. I'm inspired by the people around me and like everyday experiences that I go through that makes me want to write more. You know what I mean? It's more like that. It's not really a person that I kind of look up to and follow their guide. It's more that I copy their style and take it into my own way and, produce it as who I am and do it my way, kind of.
So good, mate. I actually had a crack doing a rap song a couple of years ago. It is one of the hardest things that you could ever do. I was terrible at it. Yeah. So I've got utmost respect for you and other people that can rap. Absolute respect. Let's talk about going forward. Is there any possibility of, of having an album in the future and any gigs coming up in Adelaide or interstate or even overseas?
Yeah, well, at the moment, with my music stuff, I'm just doing singles. It's not really an album right now. I'll definitely be working on an album soon, I hope. It's more EP, so extended playlists. But right now, I'm just pushing out singles and trying to get, as much attention and just make sure that people love the music that I produce. And I got something coming up for NAIDOC week. I might be going up to Western Australia in the Kimberleys and doing a few performances, either in Beagle Bay, it's a rural area, and Broome as well. So I'm excited to have a few things going on for me, and I'm just taking every opportunity that comes my way because who knows where and who knows what it could bring, So I'm very excited.
Love your work, mate. And before we get you to do a live version of My People, which I'm super excited about seeing, what else do you get up to? You mentioned before you like footy and you play a bit of footy. Could we see you playing for the Crows one day in the AFL?
Nah, no way. Nah, not in AFL. But I love playing footy. The game's amazing. I just like exercising and keeping fit. Ever since I was only introduced to footy when I was 12 years old. So before that, I was like a rugby league player. That's why I step everybody. Jokes. But it's an amazing game. I love the sport, the passion for it. I'm all for it. I just love running around in the field and having fun. Yeah, definitely. And probably snagging a few goals like Eddie. Chuck me on the field, mate. You watch. Nah, I'm kidding.
A few goals on the boundary. This is the Eddie pocket where we are right now as well. So.
I'm all for it, mate.
Well, it has come to that very special time of the day. We're going to do a live version now of My People at the Adelaide Oval, which is just amazing. So I'm certainly very privileged to be able to watch this. So over to you, Jay. Let's show your stuff, mate.
Thank you, mate. I'll do the last verse for you guys because I like doing my song with the instrumental. So I will definitely do the last verse as it's one of the best verses I've probably written. So I will do that right now. So I say, I like to send a message for the lyrics that I write, because maybe it will change the way people look at life. Why does it matter if you're black or white? I'm sick and tired of this pain and the stereotypes. See, everybody needs to make this change and forget about the color, because we all the same. It's such a shame that we all think it's a game, trying to make it stop, but people keep bringing the pain, cause every day is the same in this place. Praying for my race as we aim to embrace, like, you don't get it, you never feel this way. Crying when it comes, but the anger is remained. I'm a young black male and I'm keeping it real, trying to make it all change, cause nobody else will. Hopefully you get the message that I'm trying to reveal, cause reconciliation is the medicine that will heal. And that goes perfect with this week, reconciliation and Indigenous round. So that's my verse, and go check out My People, because it's not I'm not having a go at anything. It's a real come together song, and it's just a message that needs to be seen or read by individuals.
Absolutely love it, mate. Thank you so much for that, and for joining me today on Chewing the Fat. Shout out to Eddie as well for doing the collaboration for you, and to Poppy and Justin as well for filming today at this amazing Adelaide Oval. This has just been one of my favourite interviews I've done the last 12 months, mate. Thanks so much again, and keep up the great work. Don't forget to check out My People on YouTube. J-Milla, Chewing the Fat with you, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Mate. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Cheers.